We are here. We are here. We are here. One is amazing day. Hey everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up COKE. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market. We are in the monthly time frame. Overall structure of the market, we can clearly see market consolidated sideways at the bottom. We got a little bit of incline. Time to time, market came back down, hit a few midpoints, look like, and then we finally got some elevation here with some break and retest. So market broke and retest that area twice. Market broke and retest. Can't really see too tight in there, but maybe 3 times, and then we see another break and retest of this area, and then market's at like a consolidation at the high. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to price action. We're gonna work our way backwards. Gotta find out where price is coming from patterns. There's a lot of patterns in this market. So we're going to figure out how to break this down. Okay, monthly time frame price action candle is a doji. It's a bullish doji. So it's indecisive. We have to wait for the next candle to form. So we're looking for a price action candle to engulf this. We're looking for a new candle to engulf price action candle to close out to push that market up. Or we'll keep continuing getting dojis this size or smaller, or maybe a little bigger. No matter if the doji, no matter what size the doji is, if you get a doji, that market's going to work its way sideways. That's a consolidation period. I mean, it could be a consolidation with a bit incline, but we'll get that to another point when we do identify that. Price action, if it pushes down, so we're looking for market to engulf to push that market down. Okay, so the trick to this is as well, when it comes to price action, you're not just looking for the engulfment. That'll be too easy, definitely to the upside. So you really want price action, not just to engulf this doji. You may want it to engulf a little bit of the second to last candle as well to get a little close out that body to see if it's going to push. Don't mean that it's going to still break, because you still have to still be careful, because if you think about what's happening at the top here, there's multiple touches at this resistance. So think about it being 2 levels here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, fourth to last candle spiked up, came back down, third to last candle spiked up, came back down, second last candle spiked up, came back down. Price action candle stop in the midpoint of the second last candle, and so it's just resting here. So we got to identify as we walk down further what is really going on in that market, so we can see that support. So I'm creating levels just at what's going on at that area of the highs to see that market breaking out, or what it's really doing as we walk down further. Okay. So drawing back out, trying to see where price is coming from. So we have a level, another level. So the market broke and retest this level here, and then we have a pattern here, which is a W. So this W like can push this market up to this direction here. So what we have is first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg retest. Market pushed up once. Now we don't see bearish candles in red for that retest to push up twice, but we're going to do it because automatically we do know this is a retest. We're going to identify a retest as we walk down. We're going to see it because it's doji. So dojis are either retest candles or the market's probably forming that consolidation, or maybe on that first leg, second leg, or the third leg. So if it's a break and retest, we'll get to that later. Headed down to the weekly time frame, it'll identify itself in one of these charts. On the weekly time frame, what we have, price action candle is a doji, and you see how we lined up SR lines real tightly up here on the earlier time frame, and we can see that market's in that tight consolidation because it's to a T, and we can see when the market breaks down, it's going to do a hard drop back down to this area here. So what happened at this area? Market's pushed up that first leg, second leg, third leg, coming down for that fourth. Now market's at a double top, hanging out at the support. Now, if that market's going to push up, it'll push up from that fourth leg, retest, and work its way up further. Okay, if that market's going to drop down from this area, from where it's currently at, market will be joining out the first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Now that's the retest, and the market can drop down. So markets be coming from a double top and a retest, or maybe a triple top, depending on the colors. If it's going to switch over to bears or bulls. Okay. Headed down to the daily time frame to see what's going on in the market. Price action candle on the daily time frame is a doji, so that market's consolidating. We got a long wick up to the top, so we got to be careful with that price action candle because it has a long wick up to the top. So what this means is that, think about SR line being here at the, because what this really is highest high, midpoint low, second level highs, second level low. So what happened? Market broke, retested that area SR line once, twice, three times, on a fourth time, but price action candle overall, not just price action candle, but overall in this area here, what price did it push down, even though it consolidated. This price action candle is very special because we don't really know what's going to do, because it could be a spike up to that high, tagging that resistance and dropping right back down. Okay, so we got to wait till an engulfing pattern happen within these areas here for these, because those are just all dojis. I mean, we got a few hammers, bearish, bullish, but they all dojis at the end of the day. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame, price action candle is a engulfing bullish candle. It's a solid candle with no wicks. It's strong. Okay, so we can see price action candles is engulfing the second last candle. Or we waiting for the closeout to break out, but we may have to wait for price action to close the third to last candle body for that full breakout, because we can see it's getting there. We know we didn't lose no momentum because we don't have a wick up to that top. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop an SR line right up to that wick so we can see market price work its way up. We're going to remove the second level highs, lower, second level highs, lower, second level highs, and second level lows. We're going to remove those SR lines that we just did. And we can clearly see that market's breaking. It could be coming back for a retest and coming down. If it does do that, I mean market's coming from multiple pushes up to that top, and what we're receiving is a first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market push down once, retest, market push down twice. So altogether, that's about what? 3 pushes to the top with a retest. So triple top, retest, market push down, or you can call it a quadruple top, and then market push down. But market basically pushed down to a area of, let's say, picture price action highs, price action lows. That's the midpoint. So market broke that midpoint and is just sitting here for the return, so we don't know what's happening next. Okay, so we have to wait for more candles to form on this time frame to see if they're going to continue to push, but we don't know what direction it's going to go because we're only identifying the break and retest. Headed down to the 3, 4, 3 is identifying the same thing. Headed down to the 2, identifying the same thing as well. Headed down to the 1, identifying the same thing as well. Headed down to the 45, identifying the same thing as well. Headed down to the 30, identifying the same thing as well. Right, this is weird. Normally don't go down this far. Headed down to the 15, same thing. Headed down to the 5. So we get the same structures, and it's the first time ever. 5, 3, same structure. Let's see if it changes up the game on 1, and then not. So let's go back to that structure where it really started off at. So the 4-hour time frame is controlling everything down to the 1 minute. Okay, so we got to wait for the next 4 hours, the next market to close out for this candle to probably see more structure form within this the lower time frame. So this candle will be closed at what, 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, guys. Very important information. Please study breakout retest strategy. Guys, breakout retest strategy is very important. That happens each and every time. If it doesn't happen on the time frame you are on, it's going to happen on the lower time frame. And if it doesn't happen on the higher time frames, because the candle is so huge, you would definitely see it on the lower time frame. Now, if you don't identify a break and retest, if it doesn't happen, trust me, it's going to eventually come back down and happen. And it could take days, weeks, hours, depending on what type of structure we using time frame on. Forex pattern cheat sheet, guys. Very important information. Please click on the images and study the images of patterns. Patterns are very important, and structures. Once we start seeing the market consolidate, all you can do is just think about markets in that cluster. You put a circle around that cluster, and all you do is take your time, go through the images. Don't have to remember what you see. Don't have to remember the name of the pattern, but it's very important to remember what you see, because when you identify in the structure, you're going to know what direction the market's going to go into. Hey guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. COKE. Stop.